All right, so let's talk about club path. And club path is going to be the dominant factor in where a ball is going to start out. All right, in direction. Okay, launch direction. So go ahead and set up to it. So we got a couple different club paths. So if we take it to the top and pause for me, Johnny, go ahead and get to the top. Good. All right, so that's a good position for Johnny. So let's just say that Johnny was really active with his hips and I delayed his upper body. So go ahead and rotate your hips. So Johnny would get into a position like this where the club's really behind him. And this is kind of where Johnny was from the beginning. This is why we got Johnny out of this position. Because what happens there is he's going to keep going forward and that club is going to go in from the inside and out to the right. And when that happens, the ball's going to start out to the right. And unless he manipulates that club face, it's going to stay out to the right. So Johnny's miss was kind of a weak push out to the right. So I had Johnny kind of feel the opposite. He was very good with his rotation and his hips. So go ahead and set up to it again, Johnny. Get to the top. All right, pause. So Johnny was very good with his hips. So what I had Johnny feel like was, if he rotated his hips, go ahead and rotate your hips. I had him feel like he was kind of coming over the top, where the club path was now more out in front of him. Here's the club as opposed to behind him. We had it out in front of him. Now Johnny gets the impact and he feels like as if he's swinging to the left. All right, so when he's rotating his hips, and if he rotates his hips and his upper body, that's just going to come back down, and that's why we get those square divots. They're not pointed to the right, and they're definitely not pointed to the left. And pointed to the left is not a big deal, but pointed to the right is where you can get in trouble. So let's get back and let's go to the other extreme where the divots we start to see go left. So go ahead and get to the top, Johnny. All right, good. So let's just say Johnny was not active with his hips and he just rotated his upper body. Now look where the club face is, or club path is. It's coming out to in. And that's when you would start seeing the divots go to the left and probably see a little left to right shot or a pull to the left. With Johnny's grip, if he did that, he would probably start to see the divots go left and hit big pulls. So now that we know that, you know, Johnny, like I said, Johnny had the issue of getting the club behind him and hitting out this way. We got him a little bit more active with his upper body. Now he's hitting it pretty good. So we'll have Johnny